Good evening, Soldier Boy here, and welcome to something I've been waiting to do, looking forward to doing for a very long time, Mass Effect. Now, if you don't know about Mass Effect, where have you been? But this was a game originally played on the PS3, has now been remastered, added to, and has all 3 games in one with all the DLC. And like I say, it's something I've been looking forward to for a long time. Good evening, Kathy, how are you? So I'm just quickly filling the YouTube. I know the music, I don't know if it's for you guys, but for me the music is extremely loud. I will be getting rid of that shortly. I just need to quickly do the YouTube side and then I will get rid of it. So bear with me 2 seconds. One day I'll be able to buy a capture card and solve this issue. Yeah, once I can one day get a capture card, all this YouTube side of things can be done in advance. It makes things a lot easier. Thank you for the like. I'm good. I'm very good, Kathy. Interesting day with my medical today, I must admit. It was not the nicest, but I didn't expect it to be anything less. Right. That's done, that's done. Changes are saved. I just need to check the thumbnail works and then we will crack on. Okay. I didn't think it was showing up. Bear with me 1 second. I need to give it the music. One is very loud. Yeah, it should be fine. Okay. So, firstly, options. We'll keep subtitles on as always. That's it. Okay. That's not helpful. I was hoping to give it the music. Okay. Mass Effect number 1. The music stopped. Thank God for that. That was extremely loud, and I've got no way of turning it down by the looks of it. So this is Mass Effect 1. That's where we start. Now, I remember bits and pieces of when I played it many moons ago. As I say, originally this was on PS3 when I played this, and all 3 of them. I also have the 4th game, Mass Effect Andromeda, and the plan would be to do all 4. 2007 this came out, but remember this has been remastered, added to, and there was a lot going on. Now, if I remember correctly, we have to create a character to start with. All become clear quite quickly. Okay, here we go. What's the extra trophies options? Okay, I'm going to ignore controls. I want to try and learn them on the fly. Sound. Dialogue we're going to keep on. Sound effects, put down a little bit. And music 0. That's the one I was after. Oh, thank God for that. My ears aren't bleeding anymore. Okay, sound effects. We'll keep them. I don't know how low it's going to be. Gameplay. Insanity. All enemies scaled up relative to player level. Bosses and sub-bosses scale radically. All enemies have protection. Bosses and sub-bosses have immunities. That's where it gets difficult. Yeah, we want to manually assign levels to a squad, As I say, a lot of this will become much clearer once we get into it. But as your squad members, which you recruit, level up, you can gain skills. So we'll keep auto leveling off. We want to do that ourselves. In classic mode, division of 160 level range will be used with the new 130 level range. HP and type expression range, the same number of levels is doubled. So that's legendary. Do we want to go to the classic mode? Legendary mode is the new one. So level will be 1 to 30. I think we'll keep to legendary. I don't see the reason to change it. Squad AI only use defensive powers to protect themselves or others. Squad AI will use all available talents. I'd probably say all. Subtitles on, always have on. Tutorials on, just because it makes sense. And I think that is it. I could have done this in advance, to be fair, but I was just trying to make sure we were ready to go. I think that's everything. Ignore trophies. Hopefully, we will be able to do the trophies naturally. I'm not following any guides. I haven't even looked at the trophy lists, other than knowing the Legendary Edition gives you an extra trophy list, which is why the Insanity comes in. And I never play on Insanity. I always play on normal. So for me, this is new, a new way of playing. It is going to get harder. I'm probably going to have to be on the ball a little bit. Right. Let's go.
Welcome to Alliance Military Database. Classified information requested. Establishing secure connection. Secure connection confirmed.
So due to covert N7 status, ID records are incomplete. Please confirm identity from the records below or register manually. So this is where you can choose your name. We are going to be John Shepard. I don't think there's any reason to manually enter ID. I think we want to be John Shepard. The only thing with manually, you can change your physical stats. But I don't see the reason. You're meant to be Shepard. That's who your character is Shepard. So we'll be Shepard. First name, John.
Please log in to access your profile. Profile reconstruction complete.
So we're Earthborn, reputation, sole survivor, class soldier. Now I'm wondering whether we should done it ourselves and change class. We'll stick to soldier. I don't know how it's going to affect us.
Confirmed.
So we're going back to what we just did a minute ago. Order save, yeah, perfect. Insanity difficulty. As I say, a lot of this will make sense as we go into it. You could have manually created someone to look the way you wanted them to look, but I've always favoured playing this as Shepard.
Earthborn, but no record of his family.
Doesn't have one. He was raised on the streets, learned to look out for himself.
He saw his whole unit die on a cruise. He could have some serious emotional scars.
Every soldier has scars. Shepard's a survivor.
Is that the kind of person we
Good
want
evening, gaming.
protecting the galaxy?
He does just start.
That's the only kind of person who can protect the galaxy.
I'll make the call.
So in the year 2148, explorers on Mars discovered the remains of an ancient spacefaring civilization. In the decades that followed, these mysterious artifacts revealed startling new technologies, enabling travel to the furthest stars. The basis for this incredible technology was a force that controlled the very fabric of space and time. Graphically, I think they've done a very good job, considering this is from 2007.
The Arcturus Prime relay is in range. Initiating transmission sequence.
Commander?
We are connected. Calculating
Mass
transit
effect is
mass and
indeed here.
destination. The relay is hot. Acquiring approach vector. All stations secure for transit.
And as I say, every decision affects the later games.
The board is green. Approach run has begun.
I'm impressed with the graphics though. For a 2007 game, graphically, I think it is very good.
Hitting the relay in 3, 2, 1. Thrusters, check. Navigation, check. Internal emission sync engaged. All systems online. Drift, just under 1500K.
1500 is good. Your captain will be pleased.
I hate that guy.
Nihilus gave you a compliment. So you hate him.
You remember to zip up your jumpsuit on the way out of the bathroom? That's good. I just jumped us halfway across the galaxy and hit a target the size of a pinhead. So that's incredible. Besides, Spectres are trouble. I don't like having them on board. Call me paranoid.
You're paranoid. The Council helped fund this project. They have a right to send someone to keep an eye on their investment.
Yeah, that is the official story. But only an idiot believes the official story.
So our first choice, and when I say all choices have an overarching effect on things, it's how we're perceived. So you have a Paragon and a Renegade persona. Paragon is good, law-abiding, follows rules. Renegade is kills everyone, doesn't follow any rules. Generally, I will always play. Good evening, Keller. Thank you for the like. I will always play whoever that was. Sorry. I will always play as a Paragon or more as me. So this is your first choice. I will probably say I agree.
They don't send Spectres on shakedown runs.
So there's more going on here.
You'll learn a lot about the history and what's going to happen throughout the game.
Status report.
Just cleared the mass relay, Captain. Stealth systems engaged. Everything looks solid.
Good. Find a comm buoy and link us into the network. I want mission reports relayed back to Alliance Brass before we reach Eden Prime.
Aye, aye, Captain. Better brace yourself, sir. I think Nihilus is headed your way.
He's already here, Lieutenant. Tell Commander Shepard to meet me in the comm room for a debriefing.
You get that, Commander?
You made him mad. Is he upset? I heard. Is he upset?
He sounds angry. Something must have gone wrong with the mission.
Captain always sounds like that when he's talking to me.
Can't possibly imagine why.
Okay, so there is autosaves. We've just gained 2 Paragon. So if you press the option button, that brings up everything. So this is where you change your squad, your equipment, your codex is also here. So this teaches you about yourself. So background is our background. You're born on Earth, you never knew your parents. And so to give a bit of backstory to Shepard, you joined the Alliance military when you came of age to get a better life. You volunteered for an expedition to Akuz. Your patrol found the settlement intact with no survivors, but at nightfall a fresher more struck. Mindless abomination of teeth and tentacles that rose up from beneath the earth. Constant gunfire couldn't drown out the shrieks of your fellow soldiers as they dragged them down to gruesome death. 50 Marines died in Akuz. You were the only one to make it back to the landing zone alive. That's your history. And then this is the timeline of what happened and when. So this is set in the future, obviously. You were born in 2154. Turians was the first contact, 2157. Systems Alliance Parliament was formed in 2160. Current date is 2183. Journal, you are Lieutenant Commander Shepard on the Normandy, and your squad, this is us. So this is where you can pick your level points. Graphics are very good for something that's 2007, but it is a remaster. So the squad screen lets you view your team's talents. So this, when we actually have a team, a squad, we'll be able to do their talents as well. And you can spend talent points. We've got 3 points now, so we can upgrade assault rifles, combat armor. Obviously we start with 1 already by the looks of it. Pistols as well. And then you've got these things, charm, which is opens charm options in conversation. So for me that's quite important. If you want to be able to charm your way out of bad situations, charm would be the one to do. Intimidate, if you want to go that side of things, increases credit gains if you sell stuff. And soldier gives you soldier things, so allows limited health regeneration. My first thinking was I want to put 1 into charm. Assault training gives us increased melee, and probably soldier. I think that's a good start. We can toggle helmet on and off. Well, it's not letting me at the minute. So yeah, that should have stuck. What did assault rifle? Oh, that gives us a skill of overkill. So the pluses give you, and obviously save. Okay, here we go. We need to go and speak to... That's the Joker.
The captain's waiting for you in the comm room, Commander.
We're going to go and speak to the captain. This is us. I am impressed with the graphics. I think they've done a very good job.
I just saw him. He marched by like he was on a mission.
Graphically.
The Spectres are always on a mission.
And we're getting dragged right along with him.
Relax, Presley. You're gonna give yourself an ulcer.
Oh yeah, pistols are going to be important when you run out of your main ammo.
Congratulations, Commander. Looks like we had a smooth run. You heading down to see the captain?
I'm on my way to give him a status update right now.
With all due respect, sir, maybe he'll finally tell you what we're really doing out here.
Asking questions is a good way to get information.
You think the Alliance brass is holding out on us?
If all we're supposed to do is test out the stealth system, why is Captain Anderson in charge? And then there's Nihilus.
So straight
Spectres
away...
are elite operatives, top covert agents. Why send a Spectre, a Turian Spectre, on a shakedown run?
You learn straight away, Spectres, people are wary of them. There's something to them.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
I just know it masks our location from scans and sensors. Cutting-edge technology. The Normandy's the only ship with this prototype drive. But why are we fully staffed? A skeleton crew would be cheaper. Less chance of security leaks, too. Plus, there's Nihilus.
So something's going on. We're here.
Is just a cover.
We're here with a full crew testing out a ship system. That doesn't make any sense.
Commander. We're out here on false pretenses. I'm not a fan of being left in the dark.
And some of them are starting to grumble about it.
What do you know about the stealth systems?
We've already asked this.
I just know it masks our location from scan. The Normandy. Plus, there's Nihilus.
I'm skipping the conversation because we've already
shakedown run is just a cover.
said that.
Do you have a problem with the captain?
No, sir.
Semi.
I can't
I
figure
would say
out
it's
what he's
semi-open
doing here.
world. You can
Captain Anderson is one of the most
visit different
decorated
planets
special forces officers in
and
the
things like
service.
that.
If he melted down all
You'll
his
see what I
medals,
mean
he
shortly.
could make a life-size statue of himself. You don't send a soldier like that on a do-nothing mission. He's treating this shakedown run too seriously. Something big is going on.
So Presley,
You don't
who
trust
knows
Nihilus.
something's not right.
I don't like Turians in general. It runs in my family. My grandfather fought in the First Contact War. Lost a lot of friends when the Turians hit us.
Nihilus is no ordinary Turian.
You've got that right, Commander. We're an Alliance vessel, human military, but Nihilus doesn't answer to the captain like the rest of us. Spectres operate outside the normal chain of command. And they don't come along just to observe shakedown runs. Nihilus looks like he's expecting some heavy action. I don't like it.
Okay, so I think we've asked everything. Looking at that, I'll look
I'll
into
see if
it.
I can get some answers when I see him.
Good luck, Commander.
You always want to talk to everyone, mainly because, and in between missions, you want to speak to your crew.
I grew up on Eden Prime. Prime, Doc. It's not the kind of place Spectres visit.
you will get a lot more information that way.
Telling us about this mission.
So Corporal Jenkins.
The captain's in charge here. He wouldn't take orders from a Spectre.
What do you think, Commander? We won't be staying on Eden Prime too long, will we? I'm itching for some real action.
I sincerely hope you're kidding, Corporal. Your real action usually ends with me patching up crew members in the infirmary.
Only a fool goes looking for a fight, Corporal.
Sorry, Commander, but this waiting's killing me. I've never been on a mission like this before, not one with a Spectre on board.
What can you tell me about Nihilus?
Turians are generally well respected by the other species. Their fleet has more patrols protecting Citadel space than any other.
Thank you for the
They
like,
don't always
whoever that
get
was.
on well with us, though. Some people find them too rigid. Others still blame them for the First Contact War. As for Nihilus, I haven't said more than 2 words to him. He usually only speaks to the captain.
So no one...
Nihilus once took down an entire enemy platoon all by himself. Man, I can't believe I'm on a mission with an actual Spectre.
Because no one trusts Spectres in general, but also no one trusts Nihilus or Turians.
What do you know about the Spectres?
Only what I've heard. Spectre agents work directly for the Citadel Council.
Yeah,
they usually
like
work
I say,
alone or in small groups.
This is the point with
Spectres
just getting
don't have any
information.
official power, though. Basically, they're a shadow organization with a mandate to preserve and protect galactic stability.
The more you talk to people, the more you learn.
Cost. Don't
The
forget
more you
that
learn,
part. Spectres operate
the
above
more
the law.
dialogue options you have.
You're from Eden Prime, aren't you,
When
Jenkins?
people are asking you questions
What's it
about
like?
things, so it kind of
Very
helps.
peaceful, Commander. They've been real careful with development, so you don't have any city noise or pollution. My parents lived on the outskirts of the colony. At night, I used to climb this big hill and stare across the fields back at the lights from the main settlement. It was gorgeous. But when I got older, I realized it was a little too calm and quiet for me. That's why I joined the Alliance. Even Paradise gets boring after a while.
Any idea why Eden Prime was chosen as our destination?
Not really sure, Commander.
You
Eden
can, at
Prime's
the
one of
start,
the
you
most
have that
stable
choice.
colonies. Good place to take the Normandy for a shakedown run, I guess.
Shepherd male,
No
Shepherd
real danger
female,
there.
or create
There's
your own
gotta be
bio.
something else going on. We've got a Spectre
But I
on
wanted to
board.
do it
That's why I'm
as
so wound up. I can't wait for the real mission to
the
start.
character of the game is meant to be about, which is Shepard. Yeah, you can edit him. But yeah, we chose to do actual as Shepard because that's what it's about. Also, when you go to Mass Effect number 2 and Mass Effect number 3, you import your characters. Everything you've done in 1 carries over to 2, and that's important to do that to keep things flowing.
Just treat this like every other assignment you've had, and everything will work out.
Easy for you
So
to
yeah,
say.
we are
You proved yourself on a
John
cruise.
Shepard,
Everybody
which
knows
is the
what you
whole
can
thing
do.
the story's
This
about.
is my big chance. I need to show the brass what I can do.
You're young, Corporal. You have a long career ahead of you. Don't do something stupid to mess it up.
Don't worry, sir. I'm not going to screw this up.
Okay, I think we've asked everything.
The captain's waiting for me.
Like I say, the
Right,
more
Commander.
we've gained XP from that and information in the codex. I pressed the wrong button. I actually just got my gun out without meaning to.
Yes, Commander.
I
Is there
know,
something you need?
We spoke to
The
both of them
captain's
together,
waiting
that's
for
fine.
me.
Goodbye, Commander.
So if you saw, we gained codex information which is about the council races, which we
Roughly
now know about the
1200 years
Turians.
ago, the Turians were invited to join the Citadel Council to fulfill the role of galactic peacekeepers. The Turians have the largest fleet in Citadel space, and they make up the single largest portion of the Council's military forces. As their territory and influence has spread,
If you don't want to listen to
the
this, let me know
Turians
and we
have come
won't.
to rely on the Solarians for military
just in case you do,
and
I'll
the
let it play.
Asari for diplomacy. Despite a somewhat colonial attitude towards the rest of the galaxy, the ruling hierarchy understands they would lose more than they would gain if the other two races were ever removed. Turians come from an autocratic society that values discipline and possesses a strong sense of personal and collective honor. There is lingering animosity between Turians and humans over the First Contact War of 2157, which is known as the Relay 314 incident to the Turians. Officially, however, the two species are allies, and they enjoy civil, if cool, diplomatic relations.
We saw that animosity in the conversations, to be fair.
Spectres are agents from the Office of Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
But yeah, tell me if you
and
want me to
answer
skip this.
only
We don't
the
have to listen
Citadel
to it if you don't
Council.
want to.
They are elite military operatives, granted the authority to deal with threats
But it's
to
down to you
peace and
guys. I'm quite
stability
happy.
in whatever way they deem necessary.
Either way, it's a good
They
information
operate
thing.
independently or in groups of 2 or 3. Some are empathetic peacekeepers, resolving disputes through diplomacy. Others are cold-blooded assassins, ruthlessly dispatching problem individuals.
So you can
get the
tell
job
why
done
Spectres
one way
aren't
or
liked.
another, often operating outside the bounds of galactic law.
Okay, we'll stop that one there.
Humanity's...
And then we know that's the first contact war. Perfect. Okay, so we are looking for the captain's quarters. This is Nihilus in here. We're meant to be going to the captain, I don't. Let's speak to Nihilus.
Commander Shepard, I was hoping you'd get here first. It will give us a chance to talk.
What about?
I'm interested in this world we're going to. Eden Prime. I've heard it's quite beautiful.
They say it's a paradise.
Yes, a paradise. Serene, tranquil.
You will
safe.
see some action shortly. But
Eden
if I remember
Prime has become
correctly,
something of a symbol for your people.
straight away you were thrown
Proof
into
that
action.
humanity can not only establish colonies across the galaxy, but also protect them. But how safe is it really?
Do you know something?
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
I think it's about time we told the commander what's real.
So there is something else
This
going
mission
on.
is far more than a simple shakedown run.
That's obvious. I want to say that's obvious. Because it's obvious there's something.
I already figured that out.
We're making a covert pickup on Eden Prime. That's why we needed the stealth systems operational.
There must be a reason you didn't tell me about this, sir.
This comes down from the top, Commander. Information strictly on a need-to-know basis. A research team on Eden Prime unearthed some kind of beacon during an excavation. It was Prothean.
I thought the Protheans vanished 50,000 years ago.
Their legacy still remains. The mass relays, the Citadel, our ship drives. It's all based on Prothean technology.
This is big, Shepard. The last time humanity made a discovery like this, it jumped our technology forward 200 years. But Eden Prime doesn't have the facilities to handle something like this. We need to bring the beacon back to the Citadel for proper study.
Obviously, this goes beyond mere human interests, Commander. This discovery could affect every species in Council space.
Why didn't we keep the beacon for ourselves?
You humans don't have the best reputation. Some species see you as selfish, too unpredictable, too independent, even dangerous.
Sharing that beacon will improve relations with the Council. Plus, we need their scientific expertise. They know more about the Protheans than we do.
So the Protheans, we don't know anything about them.
I'm here, Shepard.
Nihilus wants to see you in action, Commander. He's here to evaluate you.
What's going on, Captain?
The Alliance has been pushing for this for a long time. Humanity wants a larger role in shaping interstellar policy. We want more say with the Citadel Council. The Spectres represent the Council's power and authority. If they accept a human into their ranks, it shows how far the Alliance has come.
So this is a tryout for us to become a Spectre.
What you went through on Akuz. You showed a remarkable will to live, a particularly useful talent. That's why I put your name forward as a candidate for the Spectres.
Why would a Turian want a human in the Spectres?
Not all Turians resent humanity. Some of us see the potential of your species. We see what you have to offer to the rest of the galaxy, and to the Spectres. We are an elite group. It's rare to find an individual with the skills we seek. I don't care that you're human, Shepard. I only care that you can do the job.
Just tell me what I have to do.
I need to see your skills for myself, Commander. Eden Prime will be the first of several missions together.
You'll be in charge of the ground team. Secure the beacon and get it onto the ship ASAP. Nihilus will accompany you to observe the mission.
Okay, this is where we can learn about...
What do you know about the Protheans?
The Protheans.
Just what they taught us in school. They were a technologically advanced species that ruled the galaxy.
There's a reason for asking about Protheans. They're going to play a big part.
Nobody really knows how or why, though I've heard plenty of theories. But everyone agrees galactic civilization wouldn't exist without them.
Their Citadel is the very heart of galactic society, and without their mass relays, interstellar travel would be impossible. We all owe the Protheans a great debt.
I'd like to know more about Eden Prime before we touch down.
It's a peaceful farming world, but it represents something much bigger. Eden Prime is one of our oldest and most successful colonies. It proved we were ready to face the challenges of settling new worlds, to forge a place for humanity beyond Earth. It symbolizes humanity's growth and evolution as a spacefaring species. And after this, it will be known as the world where humans made a discovery of galactic importance.
Okay, one more thing to ask about.
Why is this beacon so important?
All advanced galactic civilization is based on Prothean technology. Even yours.
If we hadn't discovered those Prothean ruins buried on Mars, we'd still be stuck on Earth. That was just a small data cache. Who knows what we can learn from this beacon? What if it's a weapons archive? We can't let it fall into the wrong hands.
Like who?
The Attican Traverse isn't the most stable sector of Citadel space. There are plenty of raiders and criminal groups active in the region. They might figure a Prothean beacon is worth the risk of attacking an Alliance ship. Plus, Eden Prime is right on the border of the Terminus systems.
The Attican Traverse is under Citadel protection. If the Terminus systems attack, it's an act of war.
Technically, yes. But some of the species in the Terminus might be willing to start a war over this.
The last thing the Council wants is to get dragged into a major conflict with the Terminus systems. We have to keep this low-key.
Okay, that's everything asked.
Just give the word, Captain.
Ready to
We should
go.
be getting close to Eden.
Captain, we got a problem.
What's wrong, Joker?
Transmission from Eden Prime, sir. You better see this.
Bring it up on screen.
Get down!
It was never going to be a nice walk-in, was it?
We are under attack, taking heavy casualties. I repeat, heavy casualties. We can't get evac. They came out of nowhere. We need...
They all look scared of some... Look at that.
Everything cuts out after that. No comm traffic at all. Just goes dead. There's nothing.
Reverse and hold at 38.5. Status report.
17 minutes out, Captain. No other Alliance ships in the area.
It's kind of giving you Star
Take
Wars
us in,
vibes.
Joker, fast and quiet. This mission just got a lot more complicated.
It is indeed.
A small strike team can move quickly without drawing attention. It's our best chance to secure the beacon.
Grab your
First
gear and meet
mission.
us in the cargo hold.
My concern
Tell
is
Alenko and Jenkins to suit up, Commander. You're going in.
it's on insanity difficulty. This might not last very long before we die. We'll see.
Engaging stealth systems. Somebody was doing some serious digging here, Captain.
Your team's the muscle in this operation, Commander. Go in heavy and head straight for the dig site.
What about survivors, Captain?
Helping survivors is a secondary objective. The beacon's your top priority.
Approaching drop point 1.
Nihilus, you're coming with us?
I move faster on my own.
No,
Nihilus will
Spectres
scout
work
out
on their
ahead.
own.
He'll feed you status reports throughout the mission. Otherwise, I want radio silence.
Can we trust him? He can count on us. Understood, Captain.
We've got his back, Captain.
The mission's yours now, Shepard. Good
We're
luck!
now in charge. You'd think they'd take more people
We
knowing
are
what's
approaching
just
drop
happened.
point 2.
But they recommended small squad because you could move fast, not get seen. Okay.
Ship perimeter secure, Commander.
Oh god, what happened here?
No idea.
This place got hit hard, Commander. Hostiles everywhere.
They're all hostiles. Okay, so we can draw a weapon. Use R2 to fire. Sustained fire causes weapons to overheat, so you've got to be aware of overheating weapons. I'm assuming they're enemy.
What the hell are those?
I don't know.
Gas
But I'm...
bags. Don't worry, they're harmless.
Oh, they're harmless. Okay, that's alright then. Are they harmless? They look harmless, don't they?
Oh God, what happened here?
I was about to shoot one, I'm glad we didn't. So we can hold L1, these are our weapons, and we can pick weapons for the other people. So I can equip my Avenger, which is looks like a sharpshooter. Let's give both of these guys a Lancer. And I'm going to go for my... There we go, you've got a scope on that one. Gives you a distance as well, which is quite good. I do prefer sniper rifles personally. I may, as soon as we get into combat, I may have to change it for something more close combat, but we'll see. I've gave them both rifles or lancers rather than pistols. But you control your AI team as well. To a degree, they will shoot and stuff, but you control different things with them. You send them instructions. There's enemy. Where are... One down. Okay. I think they're down. We've got to get to Jenkins. I think we lost him.
Ripped right through his shields. Never had a chance.
Well, that weren't too bad for an insanity. Right, he deserves a burial. We can't help him now. Forget about him. That would probably be your renegade, which is more dark side. Deserves a burial, which is nice side. And you can't help him now. It's probably grey in the middle, isn't it? We can't help him now. It's a standard choice, I would have said.
Sometimes Marines die.
They are satisfying.
The rest of us just have to carry on.
That's not the
we
major
still have
enemies.
To find that beacon.
Aye, aye, sir.
Okay. What I probably will do is change weapon. So we've had a little look at the sniper rifle. Our next one will be this. This is our assault rifle, I would have said. Medigel is used to heal, so we actually got hurt. An Omnigel can be used to bypass decryption electronics challenges. Both can be acquired by defeating enemies and opening containers. So we can use Medigel to heal our squad. We're under attack. Oh. So we can heal at any point.
Our buildings here, Shepard. A lot of bodies.
Okay, so we can see our squad on the squad screen. We've got points to spend on Caden. So let's upgrade him. So he is... See, he has kinetic talents, where he can throw objects and things. So he's a sentinel. So we can upgrade him. Let's give him a barrier shield. And we'll give him a sentinel trainer. If we go to us, I don't think we've got any points to spend yet. So he is a sentinel. His aim is more protection, support, you would have said. It does give you a description about him. You kind of know by... He has tech. Pistols are his main weapon. More than... So that's good to know. So Caden, we need to give him a backup pistol, because pistols is his main weapon.
I'm going to check it out.
So I'm going to give Caden back his pistol. He's already got it back. That's his main, that's his best weapon. Omnigel, obviously we can use to heal ourselves. Right, I don't want to go near these blobs too much, but I don't know if they explode. We'll stick with our weapon for the time being. And obviously we're looking for the dig site. We can issue orders, so this is where you issue orders. Up to attack a target. Left and right to move to a point to attack all target, then regroup and follow. He took him out for us. I can't see where the other fire's coming from. There it is. Got it. So you don't... Something's shooting us. You don't run out of ammo as such. Oh, there's a container. Keep a look out for enemies nearby. You don't run out of ammo, but the guns overheat if you fire too much. Right, there's an enemy this way. You can see the red marker on the bottom right. That's where we are. There we go. I think we're clear.
Smells like smoke and death.
Something's happening. So whoever she is, she's being chased. Nice shooting. Okay. They look like robots. That's her. We've got to protect her then, by the looks of things. I'll take cover a little bit, I think. Let's go for sniper. See if we can help her. I think they hit the enemy before we did. Right, so that's Ashley Williams.
Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams of the 212. You the one in charge here, sir?
Give me a status report, Williams.
Oh, man. We were patrolling the perimeter when the attack hit. We tried to get off a distress call, but they cut off our communications. I've been fighting for my life ever since.
The worst thing is...
Where's the rest of your squad?
We tried to double
We
back
went to change weapon and they killed everyone for us.
I don't think any of the others... I think I'm the only one left.
Any idea what kind of enemy we're facing?
I think they're Geth.
The Geth haven't been seen outside the Veil in nearly 200 years. Why are they here now?
So Geth is a new species we haven't seen yet. This is the first time
They
we're
must have
seeing
come
them.
for the beacon. The dig site is close, just over that rise. It might still be there.
We could use your help, Williams.
Aye, aye, sir. It's time for payback.
She wants payback. So we're just going to quickly ask.
What else
learn
do you
a bit
know
more
about
about the
the
Geth.
Just what I remember from history class back in school. They're synthetics, non-organic life forms with limited AI programming, created by the Quarians a few centuries ago.
So they're robots
They were
then, by the
supposed to
sounds
be a
of it.
source of cheap labor, but ended up turning on the Quarians and drove them into exile. Well, after that, they just kind of disappeared behind the Perseus Veil. Nobody's really heard much from them since.
Tell me everything you know about the beacon.
They were
So at
doing
least
some
find out what
digging
we're
out here to
actually
extend
after.
the monorail and expand the colony. A few weeks ago, they unearthed some Prothean ruins, and the beacon. Suddenly, every scientific expert in the colony was interested. That's when they brought us in to secure the site. I don't know much about the beacon itself, but I heard one of the researchers say this could be the biggest scientific discovery of the century.
What happened to the researchers at the dig site?
Admittedly,
I don't
there is a
know.
lot of talking.
They
but
set up camp near the beacon.
There's a lot
The
of reasons
232
for
was
that.
with them. Maybe their unit fared better than mine.
Okay, so there was another unit there.
Describe what happened leading up to the attack.
We were sent out a couple of nights ago from the main colony to secure the area. Seemed like a routine patrol, until the Geth hit us. We never knew they were coming.
Okay. Nihilus.
Have you seen a Turian Spectre around here?
There aren't any Turians on Eden Prime.
There is
None
now.
that I've ever met. Not sure I'd be able to tell if one was a Spectre anyway.
If you saw this guy, you'd know. Carries enough firepower to wipe out a whole platoon. Luckily, he's on our side.
Sorry. Like I said, no Turians.
So that's everything. We've asked everything. We're good to go.
Move out.
So she's now with us. So, if you saw, down here there was a box we can open. Go to, yeah, we can look at the squad points, but before we do, there's a box.
The beacon's at the far end of this trench.
We got new armor, light armor, human. So, take all. What else have we got here? Upgrade kit, radioactive rounds and hammerhead rounds. We'll take those. Anything else here to pick up? The system for picking stuff up is quite good. It does spot it a little bit in advance. It's quite good. So, squad mates. So we've got 2 points to spend. She's a soldier like us. She's already got combat armor. And she's got soldier. So we can give her 1 soldier training and then we'll give her assault rifle training. And then we'll make sure she uses an assault rifle. Kaidan has got no more points, and we've got no points. Perfect. And that shows our Paragon and Renegade side. Obviously, if you fill it in one or the other, that's kind of where you are. Equipment. Here we go. This is our equipment screen, if I can actually talk. So this is where you can change what you're wearing. So if we go to armor, we actually have light armor human. It gives us an increased shield, gives us tech biotic protection, but limits our damage protection. We're currently wearing medium armor human for the minute. So really that's not going to help us, I wouldn't have said. Grenades we've got, and then weapons. So if we go to assault rifle, we can put in radioactive rounds or hammerheads. I wouldn't say radioactive are going to help us against Geth, being robots. I can't see them working. Hammerhead is called Squash, but it's designed to flatten impact, increase the amount of physical damage transferred to the target. So they might be good to use. So we've given ourselves, for our assault rifle, hammerhead rounds. I don't see the point in the other ones currently, because I can't see them helping us. We go to let's go to Ashley. She's currently wearing Phoenix armor, so again the Scorpion armor wouldn't help her. Can we give her hammerhead? No, we can only give radioactive now. So you can only use them on one person, and Kaidan's armor is light armor again. So this would actually increase his damage protection and everything else. So it's probably worth giving the Scorpion 1 armor to Kaidan. So let's equip. So he's now got the light armor, as it gave him better protection. I'd rather they survive, that will help us if they can survive with us. Do a quick save while we're here, just in case anything happens. Right, here we go. Always get my gun out. So, I've currently got my sniper. We will swap that for that. And we're good to go. So we've got hammerhead rounds as well in this now. Hopefully it'll pack more of a punch. Them guys didn't do well. We can run to a waypoint and take cover behind the rock. So this is all about cover now. This is your tutorial mission as well. Move to the edge and press R2 to fire. Hold L2 to lean and aim. It's not too bad. And what was that? R2. Let's fire out of cover. How did I forgot what the button was to run to new cover. Potion low will make you crouch to take cover behind it. Oh, okay, that's how you manually go under attack. Where's he gone? There's someone there. There. That absorbed damage. I threw a grenade. That was probably the wrong place to put it. I will say, this has done rubbish so far with taking down Geth. There we go, Geth's down. We killed a Geth and we leveled up. He's got a biotic shield, that's why I was kind of hanging behind him. There's still one here. They do take some damage, I'll tell you that. Where is he? Not coming out, is he? So I'm going to jump on him from the side. Where is he? We got the jump. We have leveled up as well. So at some point we can do our things, which we'll probably do in a second. New shotgun, new assault rifle, new sniper rifle. Nicely done. And that's a dig site to investigate. So before we investigate, we should probably quickly change armour. Because I do not know what's going to come at us. No, but this is insanity though, remember. So obviously the level is more difficult. So we gained 6 points for levelling up, then we're now level 2. So, I kind of want to go more sniper rifles. But I don't know how we unlock sniper rifles at this point. I think it's... so, some of these will gain at some point. We'll probably have to be a certain level, I would have said. But we'll go for another charm point. Probably another soldier. Assault training is probably good. Combat armor, probably not a bad shout. And we'll stick with our assault rifle. Combat armor gives us a boost. Restores 30% of your shield. That's not a bad shout. So Ashley, she's got 4 points. So again, we want pistol, and we'll give her soldier and assault training. I probably should give combat armor, to be fair. And Caden, he's got 4 points. I haven't seen him use his throw ability. We've seen him use his barrier ability. Perfect. Squad equipment. So we gained some new weapons. So there's a new assault rifle here. Does a little bit more damage. This is on us. Does do a little bit more damage, but it obviously heat sinks and accuracy is down. Probably not a good shout to change. We've got a new shotgun as well, not something we use. And we gained a new sniper rifle. If that's a standard, it's not, that's cool. The heatsink capacity is quite low and accuracy is lower. So there's no real need to change it, I wouldn't have said. And we did gain new armour, but again, I don't think it's worth swapping anything out. Obviously you could do more damage. Right, let's investigate.
This is the dig site. The beacon was right here. It must have been moved.
By who? Our side or the Geth?
Hard to say. Maybe we'll know more after we check out the research camp.
You think anyone got out of here alive?
If they were lucky. Maybe hiding up in the camp.
Okay.
It's just on the top of this ridge, up the ramps.
So we've got to head up the ridge. Let's go.
Change of plans, Shepard. There's a small spaceport up ahead. I want to check it out. I'll wait for you there.
Okay, so he's going to meet us at the spaceport. Always guns out, you never know.
Looks like they hit the camp hard.
It's a good place for an ambush. Keep your guard up.
It is a very good place for an ambush. It's a little bit of worry. What is...
Oh god, they're still alive.
What?
What did the Geth do to them?
I take it we've now got to kill those. Yes. Whoa, they let out a burst. And he didn't die. He did die. Okay. Another one. Right, we've got them down at least. I'm glad that there is no ammo issue. Obviously different weapons do different damage. Right, there is something here. So I can see the X. There's a door control there. Why is it saying there's something there, but I can't see anything to open?
Closed. Security lock's engaged.
Okay, can we decrypt the door? So some lock objects require decryption or electronics to access. Any squad member has required talent be able to unlock the object using the decryption or electronics interface by spending Omnigel. Repeat the sequence of button presses before time expires. Let's begin manual override. Oh, I didn't press it. Oh, we can't do it now. I was too busy looking at it without actually doing anything. What's actually in there? So I can't get in now, I don't think. We need Omnigel to get in. I messed that up. First attempt and I messed it up straight away.
Smells like smoke and death.
There is an X here and I don't know why. Ah, it's an upgrade kit over here. Assault Rifle Avenger. Don't know what the X is. Unless that is the door. But yeah, I've messed up the door. What I'm going to do... Equipment. Can I get rid of any of this Omnigel, I wonder? Both assault rifles don't look brilliant. There's a bit of an increased damage. But the axe is low. Onyx armour. Again, damage protection is low. I wondered if I could get rid of any of these for anything. I can't by the looks of it. So yeah, I've messed up a little bit because I can't get in this... Wherever that building was, I can't get in. I can get in this one. It does say I can... Oh, that's gave me Omnigel. Might be able to open that doorway now. No, it's insufficient. We gained some new kit though. But yeah, I've messed up not being able to get in. So I've missed something in that first doorway. I don't know what it is. It's probably an upgrade kit of some sort. Yeah, it's the enemies are very lot of alien species.
Saren.
So he knows him.
Nihilus. This isn't your mission, Saren. What are you doing here?
The Council thought you could use some help on this one.
Thanks, fishy.
I wasn't expecting to find the Geth here. The situation's bad.
Don't worry. I've got it under control.
I'd say that he's a traitor. Offhand. Just, you know. Possibly.
What is that? Off in the distance.
What? Wow. Well, that's gone, whatever it is. We're under attack. And them things are coming alive. New stuff again. They are taking a lot to kill, aren't they? Okay, I'm going to swap to the sniper. Hopefully they'll take on the guys behind us. Yeah, they're dealing with him. Where's this guy? Right, maybe not, because now they're under attack. My gun's overheated. I've lost Ashley Williams. I've lost my whole team. Oh, I'm in trouble. I'm in trouble. Omnigel. Change gun. Let's go shotgun. That didn't work. Man, they take a lot to kill. Gun's overheated. Come on. Right. It's down now. My team's all down though. They're blocked. I'm going to have to heal them, I would have said. Okay, sniper. Alright, we got the shot there. Is that it for the minute? I think so. That didn't go to plan. They're back up. They desperately need healing, I know that much.
Somebody's gonna pay for this.
Okay, so they're now healing themselves. We need to use our Omnigel. Right, there is an enemy. The main weapon didn't seem to do a lot of damage, which is a worry. There's a doorway over here. Wonder if we can get into it. There's a crate as well. Some more Omnigel. We're under attack. We've been shot at from. Anyone see where? There. He's down. Can we get in this one? This is an easy decryption. Let's see if we can actually do this time. There we go. I was waiting for the sharp pattern and then
calm out there.
we do it
We're
afterwards.
coming out. We're not armed.
Is it safe? Are they gone?
Safe.
You're okay now. Nobody's gonna hurt you.
Those things were crawling all around the shed. They would have found us for sure. We owe you our lives.
I still can't believe it.
I really honestly thought we were going to die then as
I thought
well.
it was all over.
It showed up right before the attack. Knew it was trouble the second I saw it.
I did
So we made a
not
break
think we
for
was
the
going to
sheds.
survive that.
Tell me everything you remember about the attack.
Especially when we lost the other
Three of us
two.
were working the crops when that ship showed up. We just saw it and ran.
And if this is the tutorial
I don't know
mission
what
on
happened to the rest of
insanity,
the crew.
it's only going to
They
get
were by the
harder.
garage, over near the spaceport, right where that ship came down. No way they survived.
You don't know that. We survived. If they made it to the garage, they could have had a fighting chance.
Do you know anything about the Prothean beacon they dug up?
We're just farmers. We heard they found something out there, but it never really mattered to us. Not until now.
What else can you tell me about the ship you saw?
I was too busy running to get a clear look at it. I think it landed over near the spaceport.
Tell them about the noise, Cole. That awful noise.
It was emitting some kind of signal as it descended. It sounded like the shriek of the damned. Only it was coming from inside your own head.
It was probably trying to block communications.
Whatever it was, felt like it was tearing right through my skull. Almost made it impossible to think.
I have to go.
That's everything.
Hey, Cole, we're just a bunch of farmers. These guys are soldiers. Maybe we should give them the stuff.
You're going to give
Jeez, Blake, you gotta learn when to shut up.
You have something to tell me, Cole?
Some guys at the spaceport were running a small smuggling ring. Nothing major. In exchange for a cut of the profits, we let them store packages in our sheds.
What kind of packages?
I found a pistol. Figured it would come in handy if those things came back. But you'll probably get more use out of it than we will.
So now, because we have a charm, we've upgraded our charm a little bit, we can actually ask, is that all? And if you had Intimidate high enough points, you're holding out on me. We can actually charm him to see if there's anything else.
We're risking our lives to save this colony. You sure there's nothing else in here that could help us out?
Yeah, there's one more thing.
There we go.
I was gonna sell it after this was over, but you probably deserve it more than I do.
Who's your contact at the spaceport, Cole? What's his name?
He's not a bad guy. I don't want to get him in trouble. Besides, I'm not a snitch.
So we can use our charm to try and get more
He might have
information.
something to do with this whole attack, Cole. We need his name. It's important.
Yeah, okay, you're right. His name's Powell. Works the docks at the spaceport, if he's still alive.
Okay, that's everything.
I have to go.
Good luck.
So we gained a Stinger, which is a second-class pistol, and a combat sensor. Is there anything else in here? There is. Our electronics storage locker, but our electronics skill is too low. Right. So I will save in a second. Any points to spend first things first? Nope. And let's have a look at equipment. Knowing how difficult some of these enemies have been, definitely worth looking at equipment. So, does more damage but lowers... We can actually get rid of some of these for Omnigel. They do a bit more damage than assault rifles. The Banshees are rubbish, by the looks of it. So we can convert this to Omnigel, yes. We may even have enough to quickly run back and get the other shed open. So we'll convert that to Avengers. Is it worth the lower... The heat sink's good, but the accuracy rating's lower. Is it worth... For us, probably not. Let's give her one though. So lower accuracy rating, but we'll give her that. Okay. Armor, there's a gladiator armor. That's a lot more protection, but no biotic or tech protection. So medium armor human, so it can only be worn by human. We have got a Turian armor as well now. Obviously we can't wear it. Our biotic protection is low anyway. That gives damage protection. We'll take it. I think that's probably the best option for us. Caden's got an increased one anyway. And her armour, that's probably better. As long as we don't find any techs, we'll be okay. Sniper rifle's now changed, there's a second one. Let's go back to us. Increased damage but less shots before it overheats, and accuracy's gone down by 2, but damage is up a little bit more. Pistol, that is a lot better pistol than what we're using. But then Caden uses pistol more, doesn't he? So I wonder if that, giving him that pistol is probably the better option. Got to have your teammates to be as good as what you are. And assault rifles, the Lancer is what we've been using. Avenger, bigger damage, less accuracy. And I think that's it. There is upgrades as well for armour, so this is, we go out to us. Oh, we actually didn't give it. I thought we gained an armour upgrade, but I don't think we did. Let's see, I'm sure we gained an armour upgrade, but it may be depending on what armour you're wearing. Not by the looks of it. Okay, give it a save. What I'm going to probably do is run back to the other shed, see if we can open it now with the Omnigel. That's my thinking. So our armour's changed a bit. I just want them guys. But you want your team to be as strong as you are. Okay, I don't know if we'll be able to open this. Hopefully we've got enough Omnigel. Easy decryption. Begin manual override. Let's try and do it this time. There we go. We did it this time.
Humans.
Ah, I'm glad we went back.
Hurry. Close the door before they come back.
Don't worry. We'll protect you.
Thank you. I think we'll be okay now. It looks like everyone's gone.
You're Dr. Warren, the one in charge of the excavation. Do you know what happened to the beacon?
It was moved to the spaceport this morning.
Right, the beacon's at the
Manuel and I
spaceport.
stayed behind to help pack up the camp. When the attack came, the Marines held them off long enough for us to hide. They gave their lives to save us.
No one is saved. The age of humanity is ended. Soon, only ruin and corpses will remain.
What else can you tell me about the attack?
It all happened so fast. 1 second we were gathering up our equipment. The next we were hiding in the shed while the Geth swarmed over the camp.
Agents of the destroyers, bringers of darkness, heralds of our extinction.
We could hear the battle outside. Gunfire, screams. I thought it would never end. Then everything went quiet. We just sat there, too afraid to move, until you came along.
Did you notice a Turian in the area?
I saw him, the Prophet, leader of the enemy. He was here before the attack.
That's impossible. Nihilus was with us in the Normandy before the attack. He couldn't have been here.
I'm sorry. Manuel's still a bit unsettled. We haven't seen your Turian. We've been
So,
hiding in here since the attack.
We saw what happened to Nihilus.
Can you tell me anything about the beacon?
It's some type of data module from a galaxy-wide communications network. Remarkably well preserved. It could be the greatest scientific discovery of our lifetime. Miraculous new technologies, groundbreaking medical advances. Who knows what secrets are locked inside?
We have unearthed the heart of evil, awakened the beast, unleashed the darkness.
Manuel, please. This isn't the time.
What's wrong with your assistant?
Manuel has a brilliant mind, but he's always been a bit unstable. Genius and madness are two sides of the same coin.
Is it madness to see the future? To see the destruction rushing towards us? To understand there is no escape, no hope? No, I am not mad. I'm the only sane one left.
I gave him an extra dose of his meds after the attack.
And we've also got a choice now. I can shut him up. We won't, but yeah.
Williams, take us to the spaceport.
Right, we're into the spaceport.
Stop it. Nobody can stop it.
My
Night
concern is our
falling.
weapons
The darkness of
on
eternity.
insanity don't do that
Hush,
much
Manuel,
damage.
go lie down. You'll feel better once the medication kicks in.
Right, we gained 2 Paragon. The X has disappeared now. And we're heading to the spaceport. I'm currently still using a sniper rifle. I probably... Only because the normal weapon, my Lancer just doesn't seem to do the damage. Hopefully we can get a Lancer 2 or something that would help. Okay. Scanning. Just trying to make sure we're not going to get attacked by anything else. Alright. What are these things? Containment cell. I'm assuming we could have shot these and it would blow people up. Right, this is Nihilus.
It's Nihilus.
Something's moving over behind those crates.
What else is here?
Wait! Don't shoot! I'm one of you! I'm human!
What are you doing sneaking around back there?
I'm sorry, I was hiding from those creatures. My name's Powell. I saw what happened to that Turian. The other one shot him.
I need to know how Nihilus died.
The other one got here first. He was waiting when your friend showed up. He called him Saren. I think they knew each other. Your friend seemed to relax. He let his guard down. And Saren killed him. Shot him right in the back. I'm just lucky he didn't see me behind the crates.
We were told a Prothean beacon was brought to the spaceport. What happened to it?
It's over on the other platform. Probably where that guy Saren was headed. He hopped on the cargo train right after he killed your friend.
That's where we need to go then.
It was trouble. Everything's gone to hell since we found it. First that damn mothership showed up, then the attack. They killed everyone. Everyone. If I hadn't been behind the crates, I'd be dead too.
You're Cole's contact here on the docks. For the smuggling ring.
What? No! I mean, what does it matter now? So I'm a smuggler, who cares? My supervisor's
doesn't
dead,
really
the
matter
entire
now, does
crew's
it? There's
dead.
bigger things going on.
Doesn't matter now, does it?
Anything hidden nearby that we could use against the Geth?
That's not a
A
bad
shipment
shout.
of grenades came through last week. Nobody notices if a few small pieces go missing from the military orders.
You greedy son of a bitch. We're out here trying to protect your sorry ass, and all you can think about is how you can rip us off?
I never thought you'd actually need those grenades. Who'd want to attack Eden Prime? We're just a bunch of farmers. How was I supposed to know?
Just give me the grenades.
We'll take them.
They're yours. Take them. My smuggling days are over, I swear.
So we haven't got enough points in Intimidate or Charm to use these two other options while they grayed out.
Tell me about the Geth attack.
See if we can learn any more from him.
1 minute that ship was descending, the next, those Geth were swarming over the platform. Thousands of them. They must have been inside that mothership. They shot anything that moved. It was a massacre.
I think we've already asked
Is
about
there
the
anything
beacon.
else you can tell me about the beacon?
They brought it here this morning. We loaded it up onto the train and shipped it to the other platform.
Okay.
Hard to believe that was only a few hours ago. Feels like a whole other life.
Tell me about this mothership you saw.
I've never seen anything like it before. It was huge. Landed over near that platform. The whole place got dark as it came down. And it was making this noise, this sound that bored right into your brain. That's what woke me up. The attack came a few minutes later.
You were sleeping? I thought you were working here on the docks.
Sometimes I need a nap to get through my shift. I sneak off behind the crates to grab 40 winks where the supervisor can't find me.
You survived because you're lazy?
Okay, options are lucky break for you or you make me sick. He survived by being lazy. To be fair,
You ditch work. Then you cower back here and do nothing while the Geth butcher everyone else.
I don't even have a gun. What was I supposed to do? Run out there and die?
you had grenades.
I couldn't save them. Nobody could. It was horrible.
Right, that's everything.
We need to find that beacon before it's too late.
Right,
Take
we're
the
heading.
cargo train. That's where the other Turian went. I can't stay here. I need to get away from all this.
Right, we're gonna head to the cargo train. Medikit, always useful. There's obviously enemy around because there's automatic phase rounds. There's enemy ahead. Just there. Oh, he's got a barrier. He deployed a shield. First time we've seen them use. Wait for him to get past that shield. Alright. They do try and sneak, don't they? Okay, we need to get to the train. Where am I being attacked? See an enemy somewhere. Someone is shooting at us. Down there. And a second. Right. Okay, that's what happens when you blow the containers up. Good to know. We might need that. Hold R1 to bring up your power wheels. We haven't used power wheel yet. This is our powers. So I can select other powers to use. Tend to use sabotage, throw, barrier, and use overkill, shield boost. Good to know. Okay. More enemies. Let's swap to our sniper. See if we can get some kills. Whoa, I think it's come straight past us. He's down. He's down. I am preferring the sniper just because it does more damage. I think one is hiding behind the shield up there at the minute. Shields are all down, where is he? Nice headshot there. Well, they're giving me good supporting fire, I'll give you that. I don't know if that's a... I don't know if that was a head or not. They are, they're heads. So they won't pop out in a minute. See, my shot was slightly too high. They're going to pop out or they're going to stay down? Staying down for the moment. More medikit, more medikit. I do feel the sniper rifle is the most powerful at the minute. And there's one behind there. Can he use throw maybe? No, throw didn't work. He's now in the open. We know it's a Geth trooper behind there. We got him down. So I am preferring the sniper rifle currently. Okay, now we're on the train. All my guys with me? I think so. Let's go. So far, insanity is not too bad. Sniper rifle is definitely more effective at I'm finding.
Set the charges. Destroy the entire colony. Leave no evidence that we were here.
We're going to blow it up. Okay, so that's going on. So they're setting charges. That's not a good sign. Just as we roll in. It's going to be straight into a fight, isn't it? Weapons are out.
Demolition charges. The Geth must have planted them.
Hurry! We need to find them all and shut them down.
It's the first one being disarmed. We've got 4 minutes 44 seconds to find all charges. There's 3 in total, plus enemy. Get his shield up now. We've got to get across there. He's down. I'm also now can't shoot till it runs out of being overheated. So be careful of overheat. They're taking 2 shots. Okay, we can go this way. Anything this way? I know we're on a timer. So get the bombs. Put them down. Let's go. Gotta get these bombs. Another enemy straight ahead. Okay. So on the charge. My guy should protect me for a minute. 1 to go, 3 minutes 19 seconds. Okay, where is he? I know there's one there. I didn't mean to use that. Let's go back to... There's several enemy here. Whoa! See if I can get him to use throw. No, it didn't work. Obviously he's got barrier up, so I can't shoot him, but I'm running out of time. Oh, the bomb's here. See if I can disarm it. My guys are protecting me. All the charges disarmed. There's still 1 left. He's nowhere near as effective as my sniper. Eyes down. I've got 2 minutes 10. There's a crate over there as well. I was going to say there's one here somewhere. I've not got long left though to get this last charge. Cool. Where's this last charge? Here. Right, we've done it. With 1.5 minutes remaining. Now we're under attack. There's a crate here. Sniper rifle hammer 1, duelist medium armor, light armor, we'll have a look at armors. And we get a chance, currently. Still fighting our way through. There is an enemy down here. Come on, pop out. I'm preferring this. I am preferring the sniper rifle so far of everything else. Put one down. There's a husk. I don't know what the husk is, so it's one of those things. Let's go for a shotgun. They all down. We lost him. Come on, Caden.
Could be friendlies.
Right, let's quickly heal ourselves. Thank you very much. And we'll go back to Lancer. Think we're all clear. Is there anything to pick up? We've got loads of new weapons and stuff. I haven't had a chance to look at them yet. Let's head for the beacon. Investigate the Prothean beacon. We saw what it was doing to Sauron. There was some power coming from it, it seemed.
Normandy, the beacon is secure.
This is amazing.
Request immediate
Actual working Prothean technology. Unbelievable.
It wasn't doing anything like that when they dug it up.
Does seem like our guys go down fairly easily.
Roger, Normandy.
And once they're down, they stay down until the enemies are cleared. That's not helpful. Just done something to her. It's got us now, though.
Shepard!
No, don't touch it!
Well, the beacon's destroyed by the looks of it. It just seems like a load of images in her head. That's her first trophy done, Distinguished Service Medal. I'm not sure what it's for.
We identified the ship that touched down on Eden Prime. The Normandy, a human alliance vessel. It was under the command of Captain Anderson. They managed to save the colony.
And the beacon.
One of the humans may have used it.
So, as the trophy we just got was to complete Eden Prime. We've made a few enemies, I'd say, by the looks of it.
This human must be eliminated.
So, first mission we've managed to complete.
Dr. Chakwas, I think he's waking up.
You had us worried there, Shepard. How are you feeling?
How did I end up here? How long was I out?
About 15 hours. Something happened down there with the beacon, I think.
Yeah, you could say that.
I must have triggered some kind of security field when I approached it. You had to push me out of the way.
You had no way to know what would happen.
Actually, we don't even know if that's what set it off. Unfortunately, we'll never get the chance to find out.
The beacon exploded. A system overload, maybe. The blast knocked you cold. The lieutenant and I carried you back here to the ship.
What's the damage, Doctor?
Physically, you're fine. But I detected some unusual brain activity. Abnormal beta waves. I also noticed an increase in your rapid eye movement. Signs typically associated with intense dreaming.
I saw... I'm not sure what I saw. Death? Destruction? Nothing's really clear.
I better add this to my report. It may... Oh, Captain Anderson.
How's our XO holding up, Doctor?
Well, all the readings look normal. I'd say the commander's going to be fine.
Glad to hear it. Shepard, I need to speak with you. In private.
Aye, aye, Captain. I'll be in the mess if you need me.
So we gained
Sounds
a new
like that beacon hit you pretty
person
hard.
anyway.
Are you sure you're okay?
I feel bad about Jenkins. Why is Williams here? I'm pissed off about the Geth. Probably go for the Geth.
Intel dropped the ball, sir. We had no idea what we were walking into down there. That's why things went to hell.
The Geth haven't been outside the Veil in 2 centuries, Commander. Nobody could have predicted this.
I don't like soldiers dying under my command.
We can use all the choices.
You did a good job, Shepard.
Chief Williams isn't part of the Normandy crew.
I figured we could use a soldier like her. She's been reassigned to the Normandy.
Williams is a good soldier. She deserves it.
Lieutenant Alenko agrees with you. That's why I added her to our crew.
You said you needed to see me in private, Captain?
I won't lie to you, Shepard. Things look bad. Nihilus is dead. The beacon was destroyed and Geth are invading. The Council's going to want answers.
I didn't do anything wrong, Captain. Hopefully the Council can see that.
I'll stand behind you and your report, Shepard. You're a damned hero in my books. That's not why I'm here. It's Saren, that other Turian. Saren's a Spectre, one of the best.
Oh, wow.
A living legend. But if he's working with the Geth, it means he's gone rogue.
So Saren was a good guy.
A rogue Spectre's trouble. Saren's dangerous, and he hates humans.
Why?
He thinks we're growing too fast, taking over the galaxy. A lot of aliens think that way. Most of them don't do anything about it. But Saren has allied himself with the Geth. I don't know how, I don't know why. I only know it had something to do with that beacon. You were there just before that beacon self-destructed. Did you see anything? Any clue that might tell us what Saren was after?
Just before I lost consciousness, I had some kind of vision.
A vision? A vision of what?
Warning, war, or death, or our death. It looked like war, to be fair.
I saw synthetics. Geth, maybe. Slaughtering people. Butchering them.
We need to report this to the Council, Shepard.
What are we gonna tell them? I had a bad dream?
We don't know what information was stored in that beacon. Lost Prothean technology? Blueprints for some ancient weapon of mass destruction? Whatever it was. Saren took it. But I know Saren. I know his reputation is politics. He believes humans are a blight on the galaxy. This attack was an act of war.
Well, we managed to disarm bombs, 4 bombs within a time
He has an army of Geth at his command,
period.
And he won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy.
Nihilus, the Turian that was helping us, the Spectre, he got killed by another Spectre, who he think's gone rogue, and we had a vision of war of some sort. His system beacons an army of Geth is command. He won't stop until he's wiped humanity from the face of the galaxy. You're right. I'll stop him. Not if I can help it.
I'll find some way to take him down.
It's not that easy. He's a Spectre. He can go anywhere, do almost anything. That's why we need the Council on our side.
We prove Saren's gone rogue, and the Council will revoke his Spectre status.
I'll contact the Ambassador, and see if he can get us an audience with the Council. He'll want to see us as soon as we reach the Citadel. We should be getting close. Head up to the bridge and tell Joker to bring us into
So the Citadel is the main city for us. So at this point you can now go and speak to crew around the Normandy. And it's always a good, between missions, it's good to go and speak to everyone. Just because you get a lot more stuff. We can replenish the Medichar. Always helpful. You get a lot more information, and that can help you with choices later on.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander.
So this was Ashley.
We could use some good news after what happened to Jenkins.
Jenkins was a valuable part of this crew.
Part of me feels guilty over what happened. If Jenkins was still alive, I might not be here.
You're a good soldier, Williams. You belong on the Normandy.
So she's the one we saved.
Thanks, Commander. I appreciate that.
Things were pretty rough down there. Are you okay?
I've seen friends die before.
How much is Spider-Man at the minute? Because I'm not buying it for the 8 to 10 hour
wiped out.
campaign.
You never get used to seeing dead civilians. But things
when
would
it's
have been a
full
lot worse
price.
if you hadn't shown up.
That's the question.
We couldn't have done it without you, Williams.
Thanks, Commander. I have to admit, I was a little worried about being assigned to the Normandy. It's nice when someone makes you feel welcome.
I think you're gonna fit in here just fine, Williams.
So
Thanks,
we've gained 2 Paragon by speaking to her. Caden, who's also on the mission, obviously.
Glad to see you're okay, Commander.
Doesn't want to
Yes,
talk to us.
Commander? Is there something you need?
How did you end up serving on an Alliance ship?
I enlisted right out of med school.
As you go on,
Earth always seemed boring to me.
speaking to everyone also opens up their loyalty missions.
I figured the colonies would
And
tend
from what I remember, you need as many people loyal as possible for a mission later on.
the wounds of tough soldiers with piercing eyes and sensitive souls. Turns out military life isn't quite as romantic as I'd imagined.
£45.
But humanity needs the Alliance if we want to keep expanding through the Traverse.
I wouldn't say the
Alliance always
campaign,
needs good doctors.
for how short it is worth that.
To do my part.
I will buy it at some point, but I'm waiting until it's gone down a lot more than
Sometimes
that.
I think about opening a private practice back on Earth.
Just because
or
the
maybe
campaign
taking a
isn't
position
worth
at
that
one
price.
Of the new med centers out in the colonies. But there's something special about working on soldiers. If I left the Alliance now, I'd feel like I was abandoning them.
So she feels like she owes
What do you know about
soldiers
Captain Anderson?
something to want to
I've
keep
served
working.
with him for a few tours now. He knows when to let things slide and when to crack the whip. The crew knows he's seen pretty much anything they'll ever run into. And he cares about the people under his command.
Sounds like a good captain.
How well do you know the lieutenant?
I'd never worked with him before this mission. But he has an impressive service record. Over a dozen special commendations. Tends to keep to himself, though. Maybe because of the headaches. It's not easy being an L2.
So he's an L2, so he's someone...
What does that have to do with it?
Well, most biotics now use the L3 implants. Lieutenant Alenko was wired with the old L2 configuration. Sometimes there are complications.
What kind of complications?
Severe mental disabilities, insanity, crippling physical pain. There's a long list of horrific side effects. Caden's lucky. He just gets migraines.
He is very lucky if that's all he gets.
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
Okay, gain some XP between them. Who are these people up here? Don't think we can talk to these. Oh. Okay. So we spoke to everyone at the back here. There is... Go this way. So this is the Normandy. This is the ship. The ship. This is Captain Anderson.
Go speak to Joker when you're ready.
Okay.
Tell him to bring the Normandy into dock.
I think what's everything here then? Oh, Shepard's locker. We've got a locker here. Recovered items. Sniper rifle. I don't know how much we can hold, to be fair. Let's have a look at equipment. So this is just us now. So we can actually look at if we want to change anything. So Avenger 1. The Avenger does more damage and it doesn't overheat as an assault rifle, but its accuracy is very low. Armor wise, we've got duelist, lower damage, higher shield, no biotic, very low damage but high shield. Liberator, Onyx, Phoenix. Again, nothing that I think will help us. With Conan's Gladiator, we've got no upgrades. Grenades are grenades. Sniper rifle, we've got a choice now. If we wanted to change. Less shots but more damage for the Hammer 2. Hammer 1 and a Reaper. Gain accuracy is lower though. And you can obviously add in, you've got armor piercing rounds, phasic rounds. Does less damage by 30% but goes past shields. And then radioactive rounds. Pistol, we've got an edge, more damage, but accuracy goes down. And a shotgun. Shotgun I don't tend to use. I've never been a fan of shotguns in any game. Damage and heatsink is good though. The Schmitter 1, that's not a bad. You only lose 3 accuracy rating, but damage and things you gain, that might be worth adding. Okay. Ghost of Tsushima does look interesting. I'm looking forward to one day playing it, but we've got a big long list at the minute to try and get through. So we could have used the lift. I want to speak to Caden. It's actually where we've got a comlink. Can we call someone? Oh no, we just added it to the codex. I was actually also trying to find Shepard's room. So if we head back down, there should be a lift. Shepard has his own room on the Normandy. Spoken to Ashley. Activate the elevator. Where are we heading? No worries, gaming. Thank you for dropping by, gaming. Much appreciated. Hopefully we'll chat soon. So this is... You're in the Normandy's vehicle bay. Using a squad member's locker and as you assign equipment to them. New equipment can be purchased by the requisition officer. So we can actually equip gear in the locker. So out of combat you can still equip stuff. And he has biotic amp, which is obviously something we don't have. It's got blue wire tool as well. We'll see armour. We gave him the light armour, didn't we, previously? And there's weapons as well. So yeah, we can do stuff with Ashley's locker as well if we wanted to. You can give them upgrades ready for when you load out. This is the Mako. We will use that in later missions. Alliance Requisition Officer.
Hey, Commander. Looking for some extra supplies before you head out?
What have you got?
Whatever you want. Armor, weapons, mods. It's not standard Alliance issue, but that's not necessarily a bad thing.
So we can buy...
Well, as long as you don't mind paying for it.
Why should I pay you for my weapons and armor?
My stuff doesn't come from the Alliance. I have to purchase it myself.
So we can buy new weapons and armor from him as well.
Hell, the licenses alone have set me back more than I'd like. But no licenses, no goods. Without the goods, I'm out of a job.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
Manufacturers sell licenses. Each license allows me to buy and sell a certain brand of products. I already have several basic ones, but you'll need to buy more if you want me to bring in different brands.
We would need to buy the licenses to allow him to bring in other stuff.
Many of the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
What do the different manufacturers offer?
There are too many for me to keep track of, but each license will explain what it's good for.
What are licenses? Why do you need them?
I've pressed the same
Many
thing
of
twice.
the best licenses are hard to get, but they're well worth the cost if you can find them.
How
so we
often
need to
will
find
you get new
licenses
items?
to upgrade.
Well, that depends on how many licenses you've purchased. But I'll rotate items on a regular basis regardless. And anytime we land someplace with a big enough port, I'll buy, sell, and trade whatever I can.
So we'll constantly have new stuff to keep looking.
I need to move items quickly, so only the most basic items will be stocked consistently.
Let's see what you've got.
You bet, Commander.
So that's the heavy armor, Scorpion armor. Look at the cost though. We've got 1,340 credits. That's 25,000. The weapons and upgrades as well. Medigel upgrades means carrying extra Medigel, grenades. The Kesler free. So it's definitely worth to keep going back to. We can use the lift to go down. And then we've got to keep a little bit on time now. I wonder which door was going to open. Okay, so we can now go back up. We're going to go into the Citadel, so we can see that for the first time tonight. Obviously, we're still not in charge. Without spoiling it, at some point, the Normandy will become ours. Let's door down. There's Navigator Presley.
I'm glad you're okay, Commander. Losing Jenkins was hard enough on the crew.
So I think... we've got a nav manual here. And there's a galaxy map. Which I don't think I can open. We can. So it's always worth walking around the ship because these are all stuff that adds towards the codex, which probably only commanding officer can use the space map. So We can't. We need to go and speak to Joker to bring us in. Is there something I've missed there? I think it's the galaxy map that's showing us an X. Joker is the one we want to talk to. He's the pilot.
Good timing, Commander. I was just about to bring us into the Citadel. See that taxpayer
I'm looking
money
forward
at
to seeing
work?
what this looks like. Now it's been remastered and upgraded graphically. Because even the Normandy looks so much better than what I remember on PlayStation 3. Thinking back to 2007 when this first was out.
Look at the size of that ship.
The Ascension, flagship of the Citadel fleet.
Well, size isn't everything.
Why so touchy, Joker?
I'm just saying you need firepower, too.
Look at that monster. Its main gun could rip through the barriers in any ship in the Alliance fleet.
Good thing it's on our side, then.
Citadel Control, this is SSV Normandy, requesting permission to land.
Stand by for clearance, Normandy. Clearance granted. You may begin your approach. Transferring you to an Alliance operator.
Roger, Alliance Tower. Normandy out.
Normandy, this is Alliance Tower. Please proceed to Dock 422.
And here we are. This is the Citadel.
This is an outrage! The Council would step in if the Geth attacked a Turian colony?
The Turians don't found colonies on the borders of the Terminus systems, Ambassador.
Humanity was well aware of the risks when you went into the Traverse.
What about Saren? You can't just ignore a rogue Spectre. I demand action!
You don't get to make demands of the Council, Ambassador.
Citadel Security is investigating your charges against Saren. We will discuss the CSEC findings at the hearing, not before.
Captain Anderson, I see you brought half your crew with you.
Just the ground team from Eden Prime, in case you had any questions.
I have the mission reports. I assume they're accurate?
They are. Sounds like you convinced the Council to give us an audience.
They were not happy about it. Saren's their top agent. They don't like him being accused of treason.
Saren's a threat to every human colony out there. He needs to be stopped. The Council has to listen to us.
Settle down, Commander. You've already done more than enough to jeopardize your candidacy for the Spectres. The mission on Eden Prime was a chance to prove you could get the job done. Instead, Nihilus ended up dead and the beacon was destroyed.
It wasn't really our fault, to be honest.
That's Saren's fault, not his.
Then we better hope the CSEC investigation turns up evidence to support our accusations. Otherwise, the Council might use this as an excuse to keep you out of the Spectres. Come with me, Captain. I want to go over a few things before the hearing. Shepard, you and the others can meet us at the Citadel Tower, top level. I'll make sure you have clearance to get in.
And that's why I hate politicians.
Important missions are marked on your map. Open the mission computer to access it. So this is map. So zoom out. Okay, that's as far as we can zoom out. So X's are generally things to pick up or people to speak to. That's Avena, whoever that is. We've got, okay, I don't know what Avena is. There's an Emporium, which is a store, bank, and then obviously you can go up. So there's different things to see here. I have no idea where we're heading. Follow the pulsing arrow on your radar to the Citadel Tower. Right, is there anything to pick up around? This way.
I understand what you're saying, but these allegations are very serious.
What are these things?
This is serious. My reputation is at stake. I spoke with the consort in confidence, and her alone, and she betrayed that confidence. All right. I will look into it for you. In the meantime, do not do anything rash. Hello there, human. Sincere apology, but I am here on business and cannot be distracted right now.
That weird
You seem distressed. Is there something I can do to help?
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you? This is all going so wrong, and it is the Asari consort's fault. She's the one who started all this.
Who's this Asari consort?
Curious, you have not heard. You must be new to the Citadel. Everyone knows Sha'ira, the consort. I cannot speak more about this problem. It is too sensitive. Suffice it to say, she has compromised my authority as a diplomat.
Where can I find this Asari consort?
She is across the bridge from here. Her offices are easy enough to spot. Good day, human.
EarthClan, you are in the wrong place, I think. Your ambassador is next door in the large office.
Chastising remark. Don't be so rude, Din. At least introduce yourself.
There's a whole range of different species around.
I am Din Korlak, Volus ambassador. Is there something I can do for you, EarthClan?
What is this place?
It's cute.
You are in the embassy for the Volus and the Elcor.
Your ambassador is next door, in his own office.
In this shared space, I aid my fellow Volus when I'm not being interrupted.
I'd like to know more about the Volus.
I'm sure our history and culture would bore you, EarthClan.
Actually, I would like to know more about your history.
My people came to the Citadel shortly after the Asari and Solarians had discovered it. We were instrumental in establishing a standardized galactic economy. However, despite our long association with the Citadel and our many contributions to galactic society, we still do not hold a seat on the Council.
Tell me about Volus culture.
We are tribal by nature, but our ways are not violent. We barter and trade our lands and tribe members in order to increase status. Larger tribes often engulf smaller ones and eventually split again. Our society is very malleable, and our government is always shifting and changing. Since we're not physically adept, we trade our services for protection.
What is it you do here?
I look out for the best interests of the Volus people. No easy task considering how often we are overlooked by the Council.
Chastising rebuke, Din. The Council favors your species greatly.
You are naive. The EarthClan will be invited to the Council long before our species will.
Why aren't the Volus or Elcor part of the Council?
All species must prove themselves before they join the Council. All but the EarthClans, it would seem.
Don't seem very
dismissive.
Happy with us.
Ignore the Volus ambassador, human. He is incorrect in his assessment.
Really? How long have we been waiting? How long do you think we'll continue to wait? Bah, this talk is wasted on the humans.
Why? I think the last thing to ask.
You seem to have a bit of a chip on your shoulder, Din.
You humans are new to the Citadel, and yet the Council has granted you great favor.
Chastising rebuke, Din. Your species has always been granted many concessions. Volus territory has expanded tenfold since coming to the Citadel.
Details. We still have no real say in the decisions that affect Citadel space.
So that's it. We've asked him everything, I think.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Yes,
We've learned.
yes. Good day,
Got a new
Earth-clan.
thing for the.
Strange greeting, human.
I know something.
This
I want
is
to see if they
really
tell me any.
not a good time.
You seem distressed.
Alarmed response. You overheard that, did you?
So I'm
Who's
just
this Asari consort?
I cannot
skipping
speak more
through.
about this problem.
Good luck with your problem.
Thanks to you, human.
I wanted to know if we could actually
Good day.
find out more about them species. We did get. I don't want to do that. I press one button. We did get a codex entry. Did we get both of those non-council
The Geth.
races?
The
Okay. Extinct Protheans.
after.
I was actually after to make sure, because what I remember, we need to speak to all the different races, and we didn't get these as a race. And their codex, annoyingly. We can't move into it
Please
now.
greeting. Human, it is always good to see your kind. I am Ambassador
But
K.
there is. It looks like a codex update every time we speak to these guys,
for you this day?
and it's better to learn everything about them.
Why do you explain what you're about to say?
Our people communicate less through words and more through scent and slight movements. Plainly, we discovered our vocal expression was not enough to convey the feelings of our conversations to other species.
Why do you bother, Kalen? These Earth-clan don't really care about our ways.
Remorseful response, Din. You don't truly believe that, and if you do, I am very sorry for you.
Tell me more about your species.
Genuine enthusiasm. I delight in telling the history of my people. It is agreeable to share our culture with others.
Tell me about the history and origins of the Elcor.
The Elcor were just beginning to explore Council space when the Asari first made contact with us. With their help, we discovered the relay closest to our system, and from there the Citadel. Proudly, within one lifetime we established a regular route to the Citadel, and quickly became one of the more active species living on this great station.
I'd like to know more about the culture of the Elcor.
Frankly, we Elcor prefer the safety and familiarity of our own colonies to the confines of space travel. Our society is built on small, tight-knit groups, though we are always welcoming to outsiders. Our government tends to be very stable. Our people are not very comfortable with sudden changes.
What do you do here?
Modestly, I work to bring the problems and the requests of the Elcor groups to the attention of the Council.
Ha! They only give us these positions to keep us quiet. The Council doesn't care about
Bit of animosity, isn't there, towards the council from the different
Chastising
races?
rebuke. Your tone is inappropriate, Din. This human is not to blame for your malcontent or your misconceived suspicions.
Goodbye, Ambassador.
Sincere
Another
farewell.
codex entry.
Good day to you, human.
No idea what that is.
Time on the Citadel.
Okay, what we are going to do is the tablets I'm now taking for pain. Oh, hang on, I'm kicking in. I can feel my eyes starting to go. I managed to hack the computer though. Captain Hendrickson reported some unusual energy readings during a patrol of the Argos Road cluster. She had particular concerns about the Hydra system and was recalled before a team could investigate further. No patrols are scheduled for that sector, so you want to send a recon team. So gain some information, it goes in our journal. Which I assume is going to be important for later. Yeah, so the new medication I'm taking to control pain, but don't have to take at night. The dose has been doubled recently, and pardon me, and my eyes are starting to close. So journal is missions. So now we've actually managed to open up a mission somewhere else to go to at some point. by using that computer. That's why it's important to keep doing them. We are probably going to have to call it a day or an evening, only because my eyes aren't going to stay open. This is the problem with the new painkillers and trying to stream in the evening. There we go. We'll go back to the main menu. We've just saved it, so we're all safe. I hope you've all enjoyed Mass Effect, or the start of it anyway, at least. I know there's a lot of talking in it, but the information you gain from all the different species helps you make decisions later on, because it gives you you're going to know more information, you're going to know more about the different species you're dealing with. So it is important to see every species and learn about them. We managed to do one main mission, which was the tutorial on Eden Prime. We learned very quickly Insanity. The enemy's shields and stuff are quite strong. The sniper rifle did us good. That definitely helped. But there's still a lot more to do, I'd say. But yeah, thanks, Kathy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Like I say, this is a game that I played all three of these back when they were out on the PlayStation 3. So it's nice to play them again and run through it properly with you guys. So hopefully you enjoyed it. We'll be back tomorrow morning, about 8 o'clock in the morning, and we'll carry on. And we'll see how I am tomorrow evening. There might be an evening stream, but we'll look at Avengers or something else for the evening. But the big stream of the day will be more Mass Effect as we continue our journey through. So thank you all very much for the likes, the conversation. Thank you for joining. Thank you for having a look. If it's not your thing, I do understand. But it does get a lot more interesting. I know there's a lot of conversations and stuff now, but as it goes on, it becomes a lot more frantic. That's one way of putting it. And conversations you've said will matter. But thank you all very much, and hopefully I will see you all again soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.